So like my air conditioner just came on, so if you hear that, rip. What's up YouTube, Ginger here, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is a how to survive high school tip video. This video is mostly for rising freshmen, but it can really be for anyone that's having difficulties in high school and need a few tips to, boost them up. So enough chit chat, let's just get right into this. But before we do that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you never miss out on posting a new video, and comment below if any of these tips help you or if whatever you want to see next time. Let's just get right into this, shall we? So like my air conditioner just came on, so if you hear that, rip. Tip number 1, make friends you wouldn't expect. To be like, just like someone that you would never speak to, like in middle school, elementary school. Like if you've known them since elementary school and you just never spoke to them, and you see them in high school and you see them like being alone or whatever, or just not really talking to anyone. Go up to them, talk to them, because that can make their day, that can make you feel like a better person, that can build up your confidence, that can build up their confidence. Like it's honestly such a great thing and a great feeling to go talk to someone that you haven't spoke to in a very long time. Number 2. This one's an obvious. Do well in class. It's so obvious, but not many people ever list it. I personally didn't even follow this tip for all the way through 9th grade and 10th grade. But going into a junior this upcoming year, I want to do better in my classes, and I'm going to be doing that this upcoming year. So you guys really should do the same thing. Do well in your classes, because high school is where it really matters. Middle school, whatever. Elementary school, whatever. But high school is really, really where it matters. That's where all the colleges are looking at. That's one of the most important 4 years of your life if you want to get a good college education in the future. So just do well in your classes. Tip number 3. Do things that scare you. You may end up surprised. Basically, just do anything that scares you. Like if that's to go ask someone that you like out, or to go talk to someone you never spoke to and you're just so nervous to talk to them because they're considered popular or whatever. Like, I don't know, just do things that scare you. If you want to audition for that one play, audition for it. You may not get it the first time, you may get it the first time. It's honestly one of the best confident boosters is when you do things that scare you. Like when I auditioned for my very first play, it was the fall play, and I didn't get a part, but I did get a callback, and that was a lot of confidence boost, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I got a callback. And I mean, I didn't get a part, so that lowered it a little bit of confidence. But I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to have this stop me. So I went to audition for the VHSL, and I didn't get that part either, but I did get a callback, and that was a major confidence booster. But then it went back down because I didn't get the part. Then I auditioned for the One Acts, which is basically a festival thing that my school has. And I auditioned, I got a callback, and I got a part. So honestly, being on that stage was so much confidence, and it built me up so much to become a better person. And honestly guys, just do things that scare you. It's one of the most important things. Do things that scare you. Tip number 4. Don't be afraid to stand up for someone. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Like, use your freedom of speech. Speak up for people. Speak up for yourself. Don't be blockade into this specific mindset that you can't, speak out or stand up for people that are being bullied or whatever. Just stand up for them, stand up for yourself. It helps you become a better person, helps them, have confidence and have a boost in confidence. Like, just honestly, stand up for people, stand up for yourself. Don't let people tear you down because of words that they say. Don't let that happen. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that does it either. Be the person that stands up for yourself and stands up for other people. Don't be the person that just watches or does the bullying. Just be yourself, stand up, and stand up for others. Tip number 5. Have the best time of your year. Have the greatest 4 years of your life. It's honestly, everyone says high school is the best 4 years of your life. And I'm only going to be a junior, and the last 2 years were honestly so amazing, and I'm hoping for another amazing 2 years. So, what they say is true. High school is the best 4 years of your life. So let it last, okay? Don't do stupid stuff. Don't get yourself in trouble. Just like let it last. It's one of the greatest 4 years of anyone's life. Tip number 6. Don't get peer pressured. That's an obvious, but a lot of people have gotten peer pressured. I know a few friends that have been peer pressured into things. Don't get peer pressured. You can control yourself. You don't need to be forced into doing anything. Either that's drugs or breaking in or anything. You don't need to be forced in that. You just try your hardest to stay out of being peer pressured. People are going to try it all the time. People are going to try to peer pressure you so many times. But honestly, it's not worth it. So don't get peer pressured, because doing stuff that you get peer pressured into can end terribly and say goodbye to your 4 years, your best 4 years of your life, because it's not going to be that anymore. So do not get peer pressured. Alright, tip number 7, lastly but most importantly, be yourself. Honestly, just be yourself. Don't let anybody change you except for yourself. Always be the person you want to be. Not to make someone else happy, not to please someone else. Just be yourself. Alright, so that's all from me. These are some helpful tips, really good 7 helpful tips that helped me get through my first 2 years, and will probably going to get me through my next 2 years. So, if you just follow these tips, I can promise you, you will survive high school. I love you all. Bye. Probably not.
We're leaving at 7:30.
Not going.